for shizzle, my nipple. Welcome, Friday night. Where? In the panelverse, of course. All up on YouTube. Let's see, we got Hey Plasma and Bisay. I was listening to some ska the other day. Well, the Clash actually, but um, ooh, I don't even know that one. Who is that? Who is Mirror in the Bathroom? I wasn't that big on ska and reggae. You got enough of it in the late 70s through just the pop bands, like all the punk bands were using it. The Clash used it, the Police were using it. And then in the 90s, you had Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, which I like. But anyway, I'm here for open panel, so just hanging out on a Friday. Oh, tomorrow evening, I'm gonna do my first members only stream for the new tier. So, um, in fact, I might even drop a few memberships tonight. So if you want to join, get your membership. You, if you're I need to find some way to get the link to people that want to be on the panel and can't or don't have a membership because they're separate. You don't have to be a member to join the panel, but you're not going to be able to see the link unless you're a member. Or I can get you the link somehow. Discord, email, whatever works. So that's tomorrow night, and we'll see what happens. I anticipate kind of a slow build at first, but there's almost 20 people in the tier. So we'll see who shows up. Maybe it'll be smaller but more intimate. Although I can't imagine what more intimate than this already could be. Although I have had a few indications here and there that were plenty. So what's I saw in the news where they caught the guy that assassinated Charlie shirtless. Oh, you mean tomorrow? As part of the tier? I don't know, because some people pay me to put it back on. I don't know if that's a perk or not, or a obstacle. Hey, Plasma. That's my new theme song. I graduated from StreamYard Rock to actual Gen X Jeff Rock. So, other than that, what's going on? I worked today. Not much to tell there. It was it was one of those days where I could just get in the zone and work and then go home. Then the day was over. All of a sudden, it's time to go home. I like those days. Oh, we have a guest. Help me welcome the always lovely, as soon as I can find the intro. Yeah, here we go. Our very own Mrs. Mix Helena Blavatsky. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, Jeff. Yeah, you were mentioning Tyler. Yeah, his dad turned him in.
Oh,
His
it was his
dad.
dad?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Wow.
And his dad was retired from the sheriff department. His mother was a social worker. I don't know if she still is, but
Were they still together?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're still together. And I don't know. Some of these people, I swear to God, they're like Manchurian candidates that are just waiting to be activated. Uh, what he engraved on the bullets, the gun, it's all over the place. So,
Oh, he told his dad? Yeah, well, good dad. Good for dad. I would like to think I would do the same thing.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
y'all don't
really.
confess to me about anything like that, cause
You'll tell. You'll tell.
yeah, I'm a rat. Well,
You're gonna
that's not
get
really
those
ratting,
stitches.
cause it's not to save my own skin. It's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
But I
so
guess it's hard when it's a family member or a loved one.
sure.
But I mean,
But
that's it's
yeah.
stupid to think that you could protect this guy for that long. Like there's no way that
No, not
other
at all.
people are going to want to tie themselves to this.
Yeah, it was really strange. Joe Rogan was interviewing Charlie Sheen, and this happened near the tail end of the interview, which was like, like about 3.5 hours long. And then that news came up. That was very surreal. That was very odd.
Did it come up while they were on the show? Did they find out about it together?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Like Charlie went to the bathroom, and then he came back, and then Joe said something about it, and Charlie's like, "Yeah, the guys in the lobby or whatever, they were acting strange," and yeah, so that was really surreal, very weird. But I don't know. I wish they would stop calling it execution. That guy was murdered. He was
Oh, I've never
murdered.
heard that one until just now.
What, execution?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are
I keep
using that
hearing
word.
assassination.
I hear that too. Yeah, I've been hearing it too. But, I don't know. Strange. And I did a stupid thing on the same day that happened. A few hours before, I decided to watch the full footage of that young
Oh,
Russian woman getting killed.
yeah. The
And
Ukraine lady.
they, yeah, oh, yeah, sorry, Ukrainian. And when that guy, like, he jabbed her in the neck a
Don't
few
don't
times.
don't
And,
don't
oh,
do.
oh, okay. Well, anyway, she just looked so confused, and it was just very strange. And then they went right to, Charlie. And before that, when I woke up, it was weird anyway, because every September 11th, for a while there, they made us used to write anniversary stories about 9/11. So I woke up kind of feeling strange anyway, but the last time I was in a newsroom, that was required. We all had to do anniversary stories. Uh, so, yeah, that was a horrible day.
Well, how are you right now?
Right now, I'm okay. Yeah. And how are you?
Well, good. Oh, I'm
You're
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
just another work night for me.
How is work treating you? You said you're getting
It's okay.
bored or you're not challenged enough now?
I'm not challenged enough, but I feel underutilized. I feel in exile. I feel exiled. I'm in my own little silo
Really? In exile?
doing my
Hmm.
thing, and I want out. I want to do something different.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
want to
and you've
work
only been
with,
there for how long?
oh, for me, a while. It's like coming up on 8 months.
Wow, dude. There are jobs where I'm like, I'm not staying here long. And I've ended up there for like 3 years or something.
Oh,
So
what keeps you there? Just the atmosphere, like the workplace.
atmosphere, yeah, sure. And you look to move on. I don't know. I think it's better to move on as quickly as possible. I think you have the right idea.
I mean, I'm still gonna stay there. I'm just gonna probably go part time, and that'll free
Oh,
me up to focus more on this, which is what I really want to do. But all of us are
well,
trying to find the magic key to
hmm
unlock the living where you can actually make this a career. And I don't know that any of us are doing it
I don't
successfully.
know. Hmm. I wouldn't know myself, but um, I don't know. Do you feel closer?
Closer?
Yeah, to this being your full-time thing.
Oh, no. No, not like I would like.
Okay. Well, sometimes I hear people, they start talking about, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this full time. And then they start talking about like what they have to offer audiences and they have nothing.
Right.
They've got nothing. So it's like, well, you got to have
Well, I
something.
have Mike,
Uh-huh.
so I have a little bit.
Yeah, there's that then, huh?
Although this
You're,
new tier, that's gonna be a drama-free tier, so probably no Mike.
yeah, what is this
Y'all
tier
been asking
business?
for it.
When'd you come up with that?
I don't remember. One day at work, I do a lot of creative thinking while I'm at work.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe you just need a theme.
Like a different theme or a additional theme, a sub theme, subtitle. Hey Chuck, what's up?
There's Chuck. Yeah. So, I don't know. And the moon is already waning, and uh, it's been a weird month. And our birthdays are coming up.
Oh right, and Halloween,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then the holidays start. Like it's
Ugh.
you're right. We're entering that part of the year.
Yeah, I really hate Christmas, but
Do you?
I do. hmm
Why?
Everybody seems stressed out, and I don't
Who you
know.
hang around?
I don't know.
Hey
My
Chuck.
dad, he died the week of
Oh,
Christmas once. Yeah, so you got Chuck there.
Howdy.
hey Chuck.
Hi.
What up?
Oh, fighting with gay men. I don't like it.
Wait, what? You were fighting with
Uh,
gay men?
well, he was trying to fight with me, and I don't want to fight.
Who? Which gay man?
You know, 10th man?
Oh, they keep telling me about him.
Woo,
Doesn't he
he's a
have a
Who?
husband
doozy.
though?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
he's from Canada, but he gets sensitive.
What were the? Well, I guess us gays can be that way. What were y'all fight? But I've seen a lot of you straights up here, kind of the same
Us
way.
straight. What the
What
hell?
were y'all fighting about?
We were about 4 days ago, I guess. We were over in his chat having a discussion about whether the percentages of people that messed with children, okay?
Oh
Whether
God,
they
Oh,
do you have to?
yeah, whether they were male or female. And the whole point of the thing was the male that went after male or female that went after female, does did are they gay for doing that? What started the whole fight? Actually, what started the fight is I gave him a compliment. I said, Gen X Jeff, Kazoom, and yourself have broadened my thinking process when it comes to gay people. And I was trying to give him a compliment, and he just twisted it around and made it sound like I was coming against the gay people. And I'm like, oh Lord,
What's
no,
wrong
that's
with
not.
him? How did he get that out of?
I don't know. And it went downhill from there, Jeff.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
Well,
It
uh,
then he said there was like four of us. He's going to come and eat and destroy and dox us and drag us.
what?
Yeah, he
What?
was up. He
This.
was
Oh my
upset.
God! What a vindictive little
And this went
fairy.
on his. We didn't do
Savior.
anything. We didn't respond. But for like 3 days, 3 or 4 days in a row, he was doing 10, 12 hour streams about how he was going to disseminate us and destroy us and wreck us. And
10th man was doing this.
yes,
Oh my God.
I didn't realize you guys were that sensitive.
I would. I'm not sensitive enough to do a 10-hour stream on anybody.
Man. But we didn't respond, which made him more upset that we didn't react. But I think we finally reached a resolution today.
Oh. Okay.
I hope on Flo's
Well,
panel
you never know. He
earlier
sounds very
today.
unpredictable.
Wow. You might like him, Jeff. He's looking for a third in the marriage.
No, no, you're not. You're, you're not selling him right now at all.
I know. At one time, I was going to try to set you
Third.
up, but now I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, find one that's looking for a one.
A one,
Yeah.
not a three, not a third
No,
wheel.
I've I've tried that out.
I think if I had to guess, I would say he's about between 45 and 50,
Take care, Frank. That's daddy
but his
age.
husband is like maybe late 20s.
Oh, okay. So maybe he is a daddy.
But I get confused because I think they refer to each other as husband, which messes with my logical mind, you know.
Why? Are they married?
He says they are, so apparently they are.
Well, then
I
they'd be
didn't ask
husband.
for a marriage license or anything.
But I mean, what else would they call each other? Husband and husband.
Well, I always thought that one was more masculine and the other would be more feminine. Therefore,
And
the
they would be
effeminate,
called wife. Like,
yes,
hi, I'm John, and this is my wife
yeah. You ain't
Brian.
never seen those prison movies, you know?
I'm sorry to say no, but maybe I should.
Where they make a bitch,
Mm.
well, pardon my language, a wife out of somebody in prison.
No, were they
Oh,
porn? Is it?
no, 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 no. I don't watch porn, sir.
Oh, well, they should be.
Now, you- do do you ever watch Sarah the Raging Tomato or
I
Glenn
know
Lawrence?
of her, but
Oh, okay.
she's really not my cup of
Well,
tomato
there's been
juice.
a Orthodox person on there here lately, and it got exposed that he had done a video or two, and I would classify it as porno, and it got out, and he's been catching all kind of flack.
Oh, the actual video got out?
Yeah,
Oh, a sex tape.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's a single. It's just him by himself.
Oh,
But yeah,
those are
I don't know
becoming
what
more and
you
more
would.
common.
Oh
no.
Lord.
What's
He probably
going on?
released it himself.
Yes, he
Something
did.
got released.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it. I didn't see it. I'm just going by the description they gave last night. Nor do I want to see it. It's a
Wow, the
strange
day you've
world
had.
out here, Jeff. It's
Huh?
a strange world out here. What's wrong with
Yeah.
these people?
I don't know. I appreciate the updates, though. You're like
Oh,
the
I forgot the other part. This same guy had just got fired from being DEA agent, drug enforcement
Uh huh.
agent. He just got fired for that because of doing YouTube.
Wait, like they found his channel and they fired
Yep,
him behind some stuff
yep,
he said on. Oh Lord,
yep.
this is becoming the new normal. People are gonna have to just get used to that. People have lives and opinions outside of their jobs.
Well, however, if you've ever been in the government, depending on which part, they frown on certain activities depending on what your job is. Social media is one of them.
Oh, even
Like,
if you're
like
off
what?
duty,
Yep. But things have changed a little bit since I've gotten out of the
the
military.
sacrifices they make to keep us safe.
Yep. Well, I know they terminated two lady service members that decided to do OnlyFans.
What?
Well, you make the service look
That
bad.
seems petty.
Well,
Like
that's
that
how
has
you make.
nothing to
You
do with
gotta
their
you
like the
gotta
quality of their
maintain
service.
control and discipline.
But
If you
how is
don't,
that not? What if they were doing like I don't know, like an astrology reading business on the side? Would it be the same thing?
I guess as long as it
Or is it
wasn't
because it's
public.
sex?
I think it's because it was public. Got public or is public. I guess I don't know. It's like I
Hmm.
said, it's a crazy world. Especially
Yeah.
the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I was on a channel where they come up with all these conspiracy theories. That's why I stopped by here last night. I couldn't take
Oh,
anymore.
to break people know to come here when they need a break from conspiracy theories.
I mean, that's pretty bad when you got to go to a gay Satanist
Uh,
channel to find a little relief from the rest of it. You know, that says a lot for you, Jeff.
just all in a day's work. All right, welcome
And
to
I know nothing about Mikey. I ain't seen Mikey in forever.
Untrackable.
welcome track.
Well,
Untrackable. Salute, sir.
it's good to see everybody. Happy Friday night.
Thank you.
Happy Friday. Exile style. I mean outlier style.
You guys know salute means cheers, right?
I just noticed say it when Italian people show up, or people that think they're Italian or want us to think they're Italian. The mob, was it Mob Tube? Them.
Right, right, right. Yeah, it does mean cheers, though.
So
Yeah.
just hello. You say it as a greeting.
No, cheer.
Oh,
No,
like
you
when you're
do it
doing a
when.
toast?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not an everyday greeting.
No, it's not like saying hi or
They make it seem
something.
like
No.
it is. Like it's like a boys' club, the bro code.
Bro code? Well, okay, I'm not in the bro club, but yeah, and yeah,
Now you
if you
have
want
me
to do another, if
questioning.
you want to, yeah, if you want to do another, instead of cheers, you can say cento, which means 100. May you have 100 good years.
Salud.
Uh,
Cento.
cento. Yeah.
Now,
Salud.
now when I was in Germany, it was bros for cheers or
Bros.
bottoms up. But when you walked into the pub and there are people you just walk by their table and knock on the end of the table. Without that way, you didn't have to say hello to every individual. You just the
Do
knock
they
on the
wave
table.
back or something or knock back?
Sometimes they knock, or sometimes they acknowledge you. Yeah,
Oh,
but you don't have to acknowledge. Like if there's 10 guys sitting there, you don't want to have to
that
stop
does
and
sound
talk.
very German, actually, to
It
rap
was
on a table as a greeting.
it was kind of cool actually. Even if you didn't know them, if you did that, they respected you for it.
So, like strangers' tables, you should go knock on
As you're walking by,
to
yeah.
get
You know,
respect.
well, it's a sign of respect to them.
Oh,
When you're walking by their table, it's just kind of a sign of respect. If that makes any sense. Took me a while to get used to it.
I'm
Yeah, it
gonna
makes me.
try it here in the U.S. and like at work, go
Well,
knock on
go
different
to
tables.
A German place and do it,
They
or
have
where
one
there's a
here.
lot
They
of.
have a little German town,
There you go.
and go knock on their table. Oh, yeah, and I could even stream it.
And they and if
Knocking
they're
on
really
German
in
tables.
if they're in the tradition, they'll understand what it is.
What if he yells Norm?
Maybe I
What's
should bring
that?
some wooden boots.
Ignore
You
them.
know,
I never
no,
got
no,
I never got
no,
brave enough to ignore them.
nah, no. I meant like Norm from Cheers. Yeah.
Oh. That's how it was when I used to drink. I had a favorite watering hole. Everybody knew my name.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
They still do.
They got mad when I quit coming, though. I like,
Like
no.
why? Because the money dried up.
Well, that and I'm a lovable person.
Well, how unlovable were they that your absence caused that kind of misery?
I just brought good cheer when I went in there. I wasn't Mr. Negative.
Well, man, it sure wore off if they were pissed at you.
Well, it could have been they missed the money. I mean, I paid off my bar tab. I think it was $1,200,
For how
and then,
long?
oh God, I've been going in there years at that point.
Oh, okay.
I'd pay it off. I'd go in there and we'd have a good time, and then it'd get up high enough. I just pay it off.
Did you buy
I tell you,
rounds for people?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
like my car doesn't even cost $1,200.
Uh,
But whoa, that caused me a lot of trouble.
What's up, Track?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's been a wild week.
Is this a
And a lot.
Friday for you? Do you
Are
get a
you?
Friday?
How your ribs doing, sir?
Um, they're slowly getting better, but I tell you what, um, there isn't 1 second of the day where I don't feel something.
Yeah, I bet.
Mm.
I know when I
Yeah, so
broke one of mine. Ugh.
Did you go to the
if I take,
nurse?
oh no,
Oh.
there's nothing that can be done. It's a bruise on my ribs. It's nothing.
Oh.
Um, so you take a deep breath. I can feel it. If I have to twist, feel it more. If I have to lift something, it hurts. But when I cough, it still feels like I'm getting stabbed in the chest. But
Coughing's the
it
worst.
is what it is what it is. But then you have I was just talking with a dude, and I went through my week. So Saturday night, clearly I fell and I hurt myself. I did it to myself. I have to that's physical pain. And then Tuesday, I find out that I work in a 3-man team, and my other 2 teammates both got fired for fighting with each other.
I remember.
So that's something that is gonna put weight on my shoulders.
Have
And
you been
then
back since?
yes, I work today,
Oh,
Oh.
so
but
not
you know,
you're by yourself and you have broken ribs.
well, I am not. I don't think they're broken. I believe it's a bruise. It's a pinpoint thing on my left side, underneath my left pectoral. But that's that. But as far as the people getting fired, uh, this is a teamwork type of thing, which means now I have to work with random people that don't really recognize the fundamentals of what we do. They're just kind of going through the motion, and and so basically every single person I work with, until somebody commits and wants to actually be over there and learn both sides, I'm training a new person every day that I work.
Mm.
Hmm.
Um, and you know, some people say, "Oh, an inch doesn't matter," but
Oh,
in my line of work, it does.
yeah,
Because
it
if
can
you
make all the
miss here
difference.
by an inch, no, it may not be that big of a deal here, but it's got the trickle down effect, and then eventually you miss here by an inch, by the end of the line you're off by a mile. You know what I mean? So there's that, and then there's the I guess it, something that has zero effect really on my life, but you have the public um, story of Charlie Kirk, which
Mm-hmm.
happened on my wife's birthday while I was out of town at work, and
Oh,
I've spent some time, looking into it. But then the very next day is the remembrance of that was Thursday, was September 11th. It's
yeah.
just 24 years, and I I did my piece of looking back at what that meant and stuff like that, for a personal reason. And then you get Friday, and it's like, oh, it's Friday, and it was like, oh my God, this crazy week. I'm sorry.
Are you off
It
this
really.
weekend?
No, in
Oh,
fact, based off what's going on with work, um, I'm gonna be working as much as possible. We're only open 6 days a week, but I may be working six
oh,
in some sort of capacity. But it's not a bad thing for me personally. It's a bad thing because um, I've I really felt like those guys, if you need a job, then you should respect it and do your best to keep it. So watching two people at the same time lose their job, um, I feel bad for that. However, I'm going to get hours. My family is going to have to. We're going to have to readjust our home schedule and stuff like that. Um, who picks up the girl and does certain things like that. But but as far as money's concerned, I'm about to make more money, I guess. I hate to see those guys not have their jobs and to have to look for something. But at the same time, I have given my leadership the confidence that I'm still here. Um, what do they
Hmm.
say? When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So I will bring ahead to make sure that not not just that I keep my job, but that they can count on me. You know what I mean?
When you're training, do you see a difference between the generations, or is there none?
I'm not necessarily sure if it's the generations or if it is just there's identifiable personalities. For instance,
Oh.
you know, yeah, there's the I guess the stereotype of the younger generation that they want to hustle for an hour and then they want to talk to somebody, or they want to be on their phone, or they want to take a walk or something like that. And but then maybe have the older generation that stereotypically um they just want to be in one place and probably aren't going to be able to do as much physical labor or something like that. But
Hmm.
but when it comes to the personality side of it, is um, we need people that can stay off of their phone and can stay focused and really don't want or crave to talk to people or be connected to the online, uh, because I have to work like 4 hours straight, and I do not touch my phone. I have to in the machine, but after that 4 hours, uh, I can go smoke a cigarette, get a beverage, and
Hmm.
scroll Reddit for 15 to 20 minutes straight, and nobody bothers me. But then I have to get right back on it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um, like a salesman has to talk to somebody. That you
Do
have to.
Oh,
You have to talk to somebody. But what I have to do is I have to operate this machine, and I have to pick up these products.
oh my God, you still go to Reddit? What's it like
Yeah.
there right now? I hear
Well,
they're exploding all over the place.
yeah. There's a lot of things on both sides about what happened on Wednesday. Um, but I will say that's the only place I went to actually see the video, and I saw the video from every angle. Um, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I did watch somebody lose their life that day.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all this week. So it was like that. It was the Ukrainian woman,
Oh yeah,
9/11, and then yeah, and then at the very end, I was like looking at news roundups, and there was like a beheading in Dallas at a hotel. I think it was a hotel. But like, how often do you see beheading in a headline?
I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, if you put in beheading
Oh,
Dallas, I was like, oh, come on, is that we can't take anymore, you know. But yeah, that was
I
all
yeah
this week.
yeah. I still go to Reddit. I mostly just swipe over to popular. So like I'm a big fan of comedy. I play video games. Um, and I I I read the political rhetoric, but like I'm not a commenter on Reddit. Like I just sift through shit all day if I get the opportunity. It's like I see it, okay, I know it exists, but I'm not gonna sit here and participate in the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
do you ever pop into the panelverse at work, from work?
I have before. Um, I know you guys know this is about the only time that I'm really going to mention another channel, but I popped when I was new to going on panels. I told them one night, I was like, hey, I'm going to be at work tomorrow. If you guys are going live, they were doing 24-hour live streams. I said, hey, um, I'm working tomorrow and I got an easy day, so I can take you guys on a little bit of a tour. And sure enough, my day was exactly I predicted it to be, because it was one of those days. And I just put my camera forward and was running my machine. And they watched me pick product up and put it down for about 5 minutes, and I said, "Hey, thank you guys for coming along."
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would have been so cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure too much now that I would ever do that again.
Hmm.
Uh, for two reasons, and that is it's a big label, but at the same time, I I would not doubt that I have an enemy out there somewhere. So I would not put myself in that position.
Yeah.
Like an enemy from the Panelverse.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily think that I could say who or what or why, but I think I've been around for a little over 2 years, maybe pushing 2 years, something like that. And it doesn't matter what somebody thinks of you. Um, they'll do it just because, is from what I've seen. So,
Mm-hmm.
but here we are with this
Here we are on a Friday night.
this crazy beginning to September. It's like it's like 50 degrees in the morning and 80 degrees in the when I get off work in the afternoon.
Uh-huh. Oh god.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing here too.
It's like I don't know what to wear to work sometimes. It's like I have to turn on the what do they call it? Like the defogger. So I have to turn the heat all the way up when I
Yeah.
start the car in the morning to get the condensation off the windshield. But then once
Oh
it's
yeah.
gone, I have to turn it straight back to straight cold. But I'm also wearing a hoodie and shorts. It's like that this is where I live.
Are you in the South?
Yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
Okay. Oop, pardon me.
Oop. Well,
Well, what else is going on with you, Jeff? Are you doing well? I hope you are.
yeah, I think so. I'm just kind of in this holding pattern, like waiting for the next thing to happen. I just don't know when that's going to be. So it's like that unknown.
Like personally, something that
Yeah, like with work.
okay. Yeah, I can kind of reciprocate that because like I said, I'm dealing with two people that need to be replaced, but they have to be commitments. You can't just give me random every day. I can't be an elementary school teacher when I'm trying to
Are
get
they
work
planning
done.
to hire pretty quickly?
Excuse me. Um, they really like to hire within,
Hmm.
but there's one person that is already like, hey, that seems like the kind of daily work that I would like to do, and he's a newer guy. Um, he's not young, so like we talked about, somebody that just wants social work, if you will, or to be on his phone. No, he wants to do work.
Oh,
So I think he's a prime candidate. Um, but so far he's basically the only one. Like people, there are so many youngsters out there that I watch every single day that I hope the best for, and I'm like, hey, this is a good company. You can do anything, but maybe they're not the best team players, and so they float around doing the solo action because they can do basically whatever they want. Nobody's going to keep them off of their phones. Um Nobody's going to uh, really breathe down their neck for speed. They just need them to work. Whereas my section feeds them work to do. And so, like, if I get behind, um, that's me, just one person, setting 15 people plus others behind, because it's a chain. Distribution is a chain. So if I'm behind and those 15 people are behind, next thing you know, the loaders are behind, and if the loaders are behind, then the trucks are behind, and
It's a lot of
so like
behinds.
it's a yeah. Yeah. I, it, you don't crave this sort of responsibility, but when you take it on, you have to be pretty damn serious about it. Like I was an army cook. What happens when breakfast is late? Well, now all the soldiers are late. What happens when the soldiers are late? Um, Somebody else gets the upper hand on you, and you can't fight. You can't fight the fucking war because the soldiers were late because they were waiting on breakfast. But you have to take your shit serious. And there are some jobs out there where you can just float through them, but this is not one of them. It's not as serious as fighting a war, of course, but it
It
you're
is
talking about
serious though.
but you are talking about people doing their job, and if they depend on you to do your job so that way they can, and they're waiting on you, that is not a good thing. It costs the company money, and the more money the company doesn't spend, that's where you get your bonus next year. What are you going to do? You have to hustle. You have to pay attention. You have to be vigilant. You have to care. And some people just want to go through the motions, and they just don't fucking care. But I'm down for this ride. I'm down for it. Hopefully, hopefully they send me somebody that cares, and I can teach them how to use the machine. That is very easy.
Yeah, hopefully it's a short ride and you can get your people back or replaced.
Yeah, it really did. Aside from the fact that I have to go through this, it really did hurt my feelings that two gentlemen that I regarded as teammates lost their jobs. They decided to fight each other, but what was, I don't even know. I wasn't even there. What was it all about?
Oh,
But
you
that
didn't get
cost
the
you your
story?
life. They Hey, uh, when you're not there, you you barely get any information.
Mm.
You just know that they aren't here anymore, and this is our contingency plan. Your and the contingency plan is, hey, you're still here, so will you do more? And I could easily say no, but then who would I be? How much do I care? I want to see the next. I want to see the next group come in. I just I can't teach people to care. I can teach them about equidistance. I can teach them about brands and labels. I can, teach them about timing, but I can't teach them to care. If you don't care, well, I'm sorry. Like I can't teach you that.
Yeah, but interviews don't always screen for that because everyone's going to put their best. They're all going to seem like they care in the interview. And it's until they get on the job that either they figure out how much they actually care or not, or you get to see their true habits, like on any
Yeah.
job. They just don't have what it takes. And so
Yeah.
it's kind of like trial and error no matter what. There's no way to guarantee ahead of time that somebody's going to care until they actually start doing the work. And then some people are never going to care. They're just there to pay the bills. And they don't put a lot of emotional or psychological investment into it.
Yeah, it's kind of wild when somebody says yes to a job because they're like, oh my God, they hired me and now I'm getting paid. But then they don't protect what turned out to be what was expected of them. Um, and I understand, there's jobs out there where it's like, maybe you feel like you're not getting treated right or whatever. There, there's recourse for that. You have a manager. Talk to your manager. How do I? But if you just don't care about the job, you're just happy to have gotten a yes and a paycheck. Once the training's over, um, sorry for the metaphor, but now it's war. It really is. You have to fight every single day to solve problems and to accomplish tasks, and that is where your paycheck comes from. But they just wanted the yes. They got the yes, and then they show up, and then the shit gets hard because it gets real. The holiday seasons are creeping up upon us, and if you haven't learned by now, bro, days are about to get long. Um, if you're not driving that machine to the maximum capacity, uh, you know, I do really appreciate this person that helped me out today, but the forklift goes about anywhere between like 9 and 12 miles an hour inside. Uh, you can drive it like a maniac. It's almost like watching indoor go karting. She was driving about 4 miles an hour. She did a good job as far as her placements of things and getting the right things at the right time. But there, we're coming into the season where you really have to get there quick. And if you're going to drive at 30%, um, I'm sorry, I will be waiting on you. And if I'm waiting, everybody else is waiting.
Well, I hope they get it figured out for their own sake and for yours.
It's gonna be
Which, if
it's
they're a
gonna be okay.
competent business, they will. It's very easy. Just hire two more people.
And I have been through not just through educational processes. I've been through an educator process, and being easy with people when you're trying to teach them means allowing them to fail. So there will be failure. There most certainly will be. But if you want somebody to succeed, you you have to let them fail before you give them a very easy education on their failures. You know, some people want to, oh, you did that wrong. Oh, that's not right. Oh, people jump out of their own genes with anger when somebody fails. It's like, it's not going to work, man. You're just going to create a you're going to create a division between what do they call it? Being like copacetic, like tell them they're wrong, but don't treat them like a piece of shit. You don't treat people like that, especially if you want to build a teammate.
Maybe they don't.
Yeah. Well, the people that do that don't want teammates, in my opinion.
Or maybe they already have teammates and they don't need others.
Well, I need teammates. That's what the whole thing is about. It's like I need somebody that can trust me. I need somebody that can show up to work every day and do their best. I need somebody,
That's asking a
if
lot. It really is.
well, I mean, you understand work.
Yeah, I mean, I
If
more or
if
less
somebody
do that, show up every day, but I also know that I'm also more or less the exception.
right, if you made a mistake and your boss came up to you or your teammate, even not even your boss, they don't even have the authority, you know what I mean, and they come down hard on you like, hey, you fucked my whole day up yesterday, blah 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 blah.
No, I'm
uh,
waiting on that day. None of them have done that yet.
but but if that same teammate comes up to you and be like, hey, um you know, on the days when I do this and you do that, um when you put it here, it it makes my day kind of, hard, because, let me explain it to you, because you're going to be on the other side one day, and you're really not going to like it if I miss the mark. So if we can both do hit these marks, then you're going to have a better day when you're on that side of the line, and I'm gonna have be able to do what I have to do when I'm on that side of the line. You know, like a
I'd be
handshake.
like, just tell me what you need me to do. just, just like, hey, when we do this procedure, this is how you do it. There. I'll be like, okay, well, that's the
Right,
way I'll do it.
but if you miss, because I could sit here and tell somebody exactly, it takes 10 minutes to tell somebody something, but it may take some time for them to uh, actuate and actually hit the mark. Like I said, if you miss by an inch here on the line, uh, you're going to be a mile off down, and then all of a sudden, uh, things can't go so smoothly. Caring about what you're doing, it's it's an educational process. Like I can't help it that I've been doing it. People say, "Oh, you make it look easy." Well, I've been doing it for 10 years. I can't teach you in 5 minutes all the mistakes that I have made and seen. I can't do that in an hour. I can't do that in a day. You are going to make mistakes.
Have you had to
And
train people before?
yes,
Oh, okay.
I've
How'd they
trained
do?
in groups. Um, I learned with one other person, um, this job, and he wasn't liking the fact that we have bosses, we have supervisors, and uh, he swore up and down he could do everything better than they do, and so he quit. But we spent years together, and then another guy, he took advantage of just how easy this job is. Um, but the importance of the job and I don't know his things in his personal life, he wound up getting fired. So that's two people right there. And then next thing you know, I am again the lone survivor because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I respect not just my job but the people that I do it with. I get new people, and it's like, okay, a willing body. We're gonna do it like this, and you go through the steps, and they go through the motions, and you do have to spend time actually flipping switches to realize what those switches do. I can't teach you in 5 minutes about the mistakes that you're about to make. These are things in motion, weight, liquid. Uh, there's so much involved. It's not just automatic. Uh, there, you know, whether the pallets are wrapped in plastic, whether the paint sticks together, there are so many things that you just have to experience, and it doesn't come along when I'm teaching you. It will come along when you are hustling.
Yeah, but you can teach someone how to use the machine,
Yes,
like enough to do the job.
it does not prevent all the possible failures.
But no training or machine ever will.
Right. But how you address a failure is very important, because that's usually what people want to blame or something like that. But blaming, or I'm trying to think of other words for it, you know, a fault. Whose fault was it? Was it the product's fault? Was it the machine's fault? Was it the person's fault? This isn't court. This is work. So, in my opinion, it happened. Let's eliminate fault and let's solve this problem, because we are only going to do it together. Because I am your teammate. I am just as culpable in the failure as you are, even though it wasn't your fault. Let's say it was the machine's fault.
I'm
Let's
too
say it was the
aware of whose
product's fault.
fault things are. Like I know when I fucked up or when it was the other person that messed up. And so if I'm doing my part of the job right, I can't just pretend like, oh, it was just the team. That's why we lost. No, it was that person because they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, and I was.
Right, but sometimes um, it becomes irregardless. It doesn't matter whose fault it was. Let's solve this problem so that way we can keep moving. Because, like I said, if we sit here and have a discussion about whose fault it was, we're not working. We need to clean this mess up and we need to get back to moving.
I'm just saying I can't pretend like everything is just as a team. If I know very clearly that it's one particular person. Um, a cut above, I don't know, cut a slab of ground. Oh God. All right. I'm not even gonna post that. God. Go on with what you were saying, track.
Oh no, I read it. It's okay.
That joke was a ripoff. Oh God.
No,
I
it's
think.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna like wrap up soon.
Okay.
It seems like it's a slow night, or other people are paneling. Like there's drama in other parts of the panel verse.
There is something I'd like to say, and the last time me and Mike were on panel together, uh, I believe I acted unaccordingly, and I don't know why. Something triggered me, and
Refresh my memory.
uh, I believe I called him a mall cop. I was
I'm sure
talking
he's
about
been
his
called
hat.
worse. You were talking about
Yeah,
what?
but uh, his hat. Um,
I don't
it
remember
doesn't
this.
matter what he in my mind. I remember what the way that I acted, and I don't like to act like that. So I would like to apologize to the channel, and I would also like to apologize to Mike. Uh, I'd probably have to go back and rewatch it to even know what triggered me, but I don't like to act like that. I don't like to pick on people. I don't like to call out culture. Uh,
Were you making fun of his Guido-ness?
I'm here.
Welcome,
welcome, Shift.
human.
Thank you. Hello, humans
How
and
are you
whatnot.
today?
I'm
You
here
are the
to
human.
derail
I am
this
the AI. Quit
BS.
trying to fuck with me.
I have been programmed to detect your fuck shit. You don't like my circumcision joke, how down there?
No, in fact, I had dumped it from my databanks. Thanks.
How rude. I couldn't wait to tell it to you. I heard it and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go find Jeff. And there you were live. It felt like a
How did that make
sign.
you think of me? You're not that's not a friend.
What? God. Come on. Come on. I heard this other joke.
I'm just
Ready? You're going to hate it so
Uh,
much. Tell me you don't want to hear it or I'm going to tell it.
I do want to hear it because I'm too curious, but if it's anything like the last joke, I'm going to have the same
It's like,
reaction.
it's
Maybe
in the
worse.
same, I don't want to say vein because it feels too dicky, but like it is.
Well,
So,
I guess you
okay.
have to
damn.
tell it now because it
Okay,
had not said it.
it was something like, what do you call like, like the extra skin or around a penis or something like that? Guess what the answer is?
Um, is it foreskin?
No, it's the man.
It's
like
what?
the Red Man or
Oh,
something like
that was kind of fun. That yeah, that was way better than that last one.
Is it? Oh, dang.
Yeah, nothing
I,
like it. I that one
look.
actually. Um,
Oh my gosh, are those balloon animals? Can I tell you my balloon animal story?
yeah, I didn't know you had
Okay,
any.
so one time, what I mean, like, well, this one time, I was under the influence allegedly of psychedelic mushrooms, and I was with my boyfriend at the time, yeah, and we were out, and we had like, I am a prepared biatch, right? So I bought like, all sorts of stuff for the occasion, like crayons and fuzzy furry things to interact with, picnic, whatever, just whatever we might need along the journey. And one of the things I had brought was a circus balloon kit with like a little pump and like balloons and stuff, and it just was like, yeah, I don't know, it was like in my party kit for whatever, just in case, and we broke it out. Okay, so we're in the middle of this like park, if you will, and we just start blowing up the balloons and squeaking around and just whatever, and the next thing you know, we have a line of children and their parents
What
that are
time of
like,
day was this?
it was the middle of the afternoon.
Oh, okay. I pictured y'all
So
at
yeah,
night.
no, it's the
All
middle
right.
of the day, and then all of a sudden we have a line, and and it was like, the snozberries taste like snozberries, and then all of a sudden there's like children being like, I want a flower, and like, make me a sword, and we were like, what? And everybody was like, in like 7 dimensions and shit, and like it sounded like like everyone had an echo and a blur to them. And when, like, I just remember either screaming or whispering at one parent at least, being like, "We're not professionals." Like, and then like one parent was like, "My kid won't care. Just make something." Like, and I feel like all of a sudden we were like the fucking like clown squad,
I
and we were
know,
just like,
like balloon slaves.
yeah, 100%. That's what we were. We were the BS and like I just feel so bad like when I think about like what these kids like went home with, because it was just like kids, like they were not good, they were not good at all. Even like on all the drugs, like they were, or like what enhanced vitamins or whatever, they were so bad. Like, and we just kept telling the kids what they wanted, like all they really got to do was hey Laney, all they really got to do is like pick out the colors if they were lucky, you know what I mean? 'Cause we were like, oh, you want a race car, how about one straight balloon and one kind of curvy balloon like barely attached to it. And the thing is, I just remember at one point, like, forgetting that, like, this was, there was like one situation where I just remember, like, just being so into the like artistry of it and like the sound. Like, I felt like I was a balloon artist, but I just mostly was just like, I mean, I can't do the sounds, but like the gestures of it all. Like, if I was good at it, like, I felt like that's what I would look like, but my actual like output was like a nightmare like sculpture. you know exactly,
Yeah.
that was the interpretation. Like, we might as well have been
Did
doing
one of the kids
interpretive
get your
dance.
nightmare sculpture?
Yeah, I turned it into a hat, so they took it
Oh.
to go. But it was just like so bad, like they were so like, oh my gosh, they were so terrible. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was like, it's like kind of fun. I don't know. Anyways, that's my
That's a
I
good.
just got triggered. Any
Oh my.
similarities to real life is totally coincidental. Blah 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 blah.
I don't have any balloon story that even comes close to that one. I don't think anybody's going to. Track, do you have any balloon story? Balloon animal
Or
story or
any kind of story where all
hot
of a
air
sudden you had a
balloon or
line of people with demands. Yeah.
hmm.
Oh, I definitely have a story of line of people with demands,
Okay,
but I
tell
don't
that one.
know.
But throw in some balloons just to make it just to
I was
qualify it.
No.
I was on the omelet grill, and so
Oh.
I probably had like 20
What do you mean?
plus omelets.
Oh, like cooking?
Oh
when
yeah,
you were in
for
the
sure.
Oh,
military.
okay. On the grill. I get it.
Yeah, I mean you have an hour and a half to feed these people, and they get in line. And some people just get the scrambled eggs and the sausage and they get it on their plate and they move on. But some people order an omelet, which means they pick their ingredients. It goes into a little bowl, and then they have to wait for it. So that's where that line begins. And I've got like 20 omelets on the grill, and I'm moving them in rotation. And this I don't know if y'all understand military ranks, but this second lieutenant, which is a butter bar, it's the lowest officer grade, said, "Hey, I'll take mine." And I said, "It's not done." It was like, I'm the one in charge of the rotation. I'm cooking your egg." And he said, "Give me my omelet." And I said,
Whoa.
"It's not done." And he said, I don't remember what rank I was at this time, but I was always lower enlisted. Uh, and I said, "Hold, it's not done. Like you're going to get a watery filled omelet. Like these are carton eggs. They're not even cracked eggs. They are from a
Oh, like
carton.
from
Like
a
you pour
milk
them.
carton? The kind you
Yeah,
pour?
yeah, yeah." And my my sergeant, who was a staff sergeant, comes behind me and goes, "Hey, what's going on?" He goes, "He said he wants his egg, but look where it is in the rotation." And my staff sergeant took the spatula from me, picked up homeboy's omelet, dumped it down the grease trap, and said, "Get out of my line, and you don't ever tell us what to do when we're providing for you." And I mean, I was shitting my pants because an officer is an officer, especially when you're a private. It doesn't matter that they, you know, are young, fresh out of college, and retarded. And but when that staff sergeant who's already put in, 15 years and seen everything in this profession, it's like when he dumps your omelet into the grease trap, it's like
And kicks you out.
my
Tells you to get
my my
out, never come back.
my leader my leader stepped up for me because I had the balls, I guess you could say, to say no, it's not done. Like I can't just give you some uncooked egg. I understand you're in a
Did you
hurry,
tell?
but
That's
you
what I
got
would have
in.
told. Like, did you tell him that? Like, you can't have
No,
raw egg. We can't do that. We're not allowed to do that.
my leader understood what I was doing. I was doing the right thing, and somebody else wanted their food right now. It's like, well, if you want your food right now, you just grab the scrambled eggs. Uh, the eggs that just get scooped up, slammed on your plate, and you move on with
Maybe
your
he
life. But
wanted
if you
an
want to,
undercooked omelet. Is that a thing? Do
well,
some people get it?
that's
Like
when
if you're into salmonella or something, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like for help,
He
but
was
then
trying to
people
get
eat
like
raw
a
egg. Like people drink raw eggs. So I don't know what to think.
well,
or like
but
boxers
that's
and
when that's when it becomes this like responsibility thing. Like
I mean, me
if
personally,
you're
I'd give
going
him
to,
the if he wants the raw egg, here. It's less work for me.
well,
It's not my stomach or my health.
but every time, and that's when it becomes that responsibility thing. Is if somebody leaves and blames the dining facility for their food sickness,
Yeah.
that's a failure on us. So
oh,
regardless of whether you asked for it or not,
mm,
it comes back to us.
Yeah.
May I just say,
Oh, you
speaking of asking for it or not, I just want to flirt real quick with Bex. Okay, go on.
That was the flirt.
yeah, no, it's you know, you're not going to sit here and create some of the most strict people ever and think that your rank outweighs my responsibility. You know what I mean? Like,
So, do you
okay,
think you
you're talking
prevented?
about,
Did you did you prevent some sort of like insurance fraud, like health scam, gate sitch, where someone was gonna try to
Yeah, did
like
you
go
ask
on
him why he wanted the
vacation?
egg? Like,
Because I think he
what?
wanted to barf everywhere, like projectile vomit his way to like a free vacation? Question mark. Was
I
this
mean,
his Was this his way to do that thing that B-Say did when he watched those videos totally voluntarily with Julio in the carport? Just so he can fucking comp his vacay? Question mark. Were you working in cahoots with this guy to fucking give him some raw egg and then you guys had a falling out?
hey, I'm saying if he wanted to go into cahoots with me and to blame the dining facility for a food service related sickness, he would have talked to me beforehand. But you don't just come up and be like, "Hey, give me some uncooked food because I said so." It's like, "Hey, you should have talked to me
Multiple
last night
liability. Multiple liability, bro.
because then I would have been like, "Hey, I'm totally gonna hook you up with this uncooked omelet, and then you'll have an excuse to, miss the field exercise."
Wow, so
Oh,
you're
you think
into
that's what
that
he was
sort of
up to?
thing? So you would have done it? Wow, okay, let me write that down. Totally down for a fraud. Okay, cool. Go on.
That was the pin.
Well, one hand washes the other. So if you need some help with your excuse, guess what I need?
Some money,
I
some
need to not
sex.
get this Article 15 for being um a missing curfew, but that's not what went down.
I
It's like there
guess
was
not.
no conversation. It was just give me my uncooked egg, and it was like, well, I can't do that, sir.
I mean, you could have, but you didn't.
Oh no, I didn't, and he didn't get his egg either.
Nope.
You can't handle the truth. This
Hey,
is
there's another situation too.
kangaroo
Like
court.
I was in the field for 2 months straight, sending Second Infantry Division off to Iraq, and this youngster comes in, and it's field rations. We're in a trailer and we're serving people, and he said something about like, "Give me some of that shit right there." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, we don't serve shit. Would you like to tell me which item you would like?" And lo and behold, the drill sergeant that trained me during my basic training, an infantry guy, was in that trailer at the exact same time, and he snatched that dude up, and he's like, "You're eating MREs every single meal for the rest of the week. You do not talk to these people this way."
God, they're so picky though.
Dang, yeah. Can I change the topic real quick to something well similar but different? I'm going to anyways. So I saw this video today of this song, and it was a musical about like a food stand. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it or if it is like was like a remake of something like more familiar I'd never seen or heard of before. But the gist of it, I'm gonna ruin it, spoiler alert, was like somebody went up to like a little kiosk or whatever, and they were like, "Do you want to buy my lemonade?" I don't know the tune or the exact lyrics or something, but they were like, "I'm giving away my pie for free, but I'm selling my lemonade for $100." And then someone else comes up and they're like, "This is a shady business plan. You can't do that here." And they were like, "Do you want to bet? Eat my fucking dessert," whatever. And it was like this whole back and forth. And then, spoiler alert, turns out that the free pie or whatever they were giving away was made out of poo. And then they were like, now that you know that, do you want to buy my lemonade to wash down? And they were like, yeah, they give them $100.
Someone
And
wrote
then
this into a musical?
it's a
What was
whole
it
thing.
called?
I can go look for it and you can play it. It's actually
I,
quite
I,
catchy. But then
maybe
the
I just
next
want to
part
go to
is
bed.
you go to sleep. And that's like
What's
the
it
rest of the
called?
nightmare. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you had said that
If you go look for it.
like on
Um,
Broadway, like an actual
no,
musical.
no, I just saw it in like a short on
Oh,
YouTube.
like an
My
AI thing.
no, I mean somebody like acted it out. They like put on costumes and such.
Like homemade in their house.
If I look for it, will you play it, or are you gonna be like, I'm not gonna
No,
look at the copyright?
no.
Why?
I feel like
It's
y'all are fucking with me.
no, I like again. It could be like a real song from something that I just am
I,
not familiar with. Anyways, then the market the next step of their whatever it's called multi-layered marketing plan was to then tell them that the lemonade wasn't exactly lemonade and they were just selling water for $1 million.
was it P?
Yeah. Ding ding. Oh my gosh, you are doing such a Scarlett O'Hara maneuver now. Oh my word, never in my life have I heard about a lemonade stand like that.
Oh, I won't worry about it today. I'll worry
Oh
about it
my gosh,
tomorrow.
where's my fainting chair? My fainting chair? Lord, I need my fainting chair.
Well, speaking of fainting, I think I'm about to do that.
Oh my gosh. Wait,
So
did
we're
you finish your
tight.
story on Trackable? It just inspired me to tell you that story. I'm sorry, it was so rude. You're probably busy getting into
It was a
trouble,
beautiful story.
making plans to give raw eggs to soldiers. Thank you. It's a great song. I'm gonna share the video and tag you like 8 times, Jeff. 8 times, not even less than that. Just over and over and over again. Just yeah,
Wait,
yeah, yeah.
what?
I'm gonna find the video, share it, and tag you a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
just have to tag me once.
I
I'll
don't
see
want to
it.
tag you once. I want to tag you 8. You don't listen to me. No less than 8 times.
Okay, we'll tag me 8 times.
Tell a client I love when you type about how you
My
love when I
word.
go southern and such. Never in my life have I been so flattered.
Gentlemen.
Who's got the vapors? I'm telling you, when I had that line of children that wanted balloon animals, I felt like screaming at them that I had the vapors and they needed to get the fuck away from me before their faces started to melt. Because that's what we were fighting against with time. When the children's faces began to melt, things would have been different. You know what I mean? I was so worried that there would be like one of those like awkward kids with like teeth and like a weird growth stage, and I would like lose my mind.
Oh, you mean with the balloon kid? With the
Yeah,
balloons?
just like a stranger kid that I have like
Why
no
would
like
that make you lose your mind?
because it makes when I see like okay under the influence, there's like certain things I've learned allegedly to avoid, and things that make me think of like skeletons. I can't do it. I can't.
Oh.
And so like weird teeth stages like freak me the fuck out. You know, I can't handle like a tooth wiggle or like a weird. Yeah, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Or if somebody like pulls their mouth open to go like to wag their, to like wag their tongue, but they do that thing where they stretch the sides of their cheeks out, and then you can see too much gum, and then that makes me think just keep
Oh,
on peeling it back. Yeah, but that
oh.
under the influence makes you think you're just gonna rip your whole face skin off.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the influence thing.
Yeah, that was part of the
Just
math.
kids alone would do it for, oh, God, that
Yeah,
would.
no, dude. And then it was like, don't think about their germs. Don't think about their future, And then like if like a baby was crying, I want to cry. Oh, I can't. Like you ever? Yo, it's hard to fucking handle all the things at once and do art. You know what I mean? And it's like when you're doing, I don't know if you understand the artistry of being a balloon master. It's like they're there for the show as well. So you kind of like do 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 do. You know what I mean? Like they're in it for the whole shebang, and it's like if you know what you're doing, it's awesome. What we look like, no idea.
Was that the
No.
soundtrack to your nightmare sculpture, too?
Oh no, I think it was probably more like creepy, old timey concerto situation. Like,
Oh,
what's that like
like
Bumblebee
Toccata
one?
and
Like,
Fugue.
what's the Bumblebee's like song or whatever? The like, or
The
it's like
Bumblebees.
Mozart or something. Like, it was like really intense. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm having flashbacks. I'm just about to freak the fuck out. Anyway, I felt like it was also a situation where people were demanding raw eggs, and I said, "Fuck it, here you go." I don't even work here. That's why I felt like people were asking me for raw eggs, like at a restaurant, and I was like, I can't because I like snuck in the back, and I just was like, okay, sure, just handing them out, like, willy nilly, just like I'm not gonna get in trouble, like I'm wearing a mustache, you know. Anyway,
Yeah, I would like to.
allegedly.
I'd like to wish everybody a good night.
Salute,
Jeff,
Vinny.
if you're gonna, thank you for having me. Shift, it's always good to see you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My lawyer will be in touch.
Giggle,
Yeah, Flight of the Bumblebee.
your
Like,
giggle is infectious. Thank you all. And I just want you to know that from the bottom of my heart that I love you, and I will hope to always keep coming back.
okay, don't
Well,
give us like
I
some
hope you
like
do too.
sad, weird spider on the picnic table speech right now. Oh yeah, how are you healing? How are you feeling? Oh, he gone.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
gave us an update at the beginning. He said
Okay.
he's slowly.
I'm assuming he's okay.
Yeah.
Um, Flight of the Bumblebee. How does that go, Jeff?
Oh, you talking about the music, the musical
Yeah,
piece? I don't know.
it's like super intense. That's how I feel. Like the sculpture, but it gets like really fast.
I don't know. I'm making it up.
It gets like faster and faster and faster. And it was like the parents being like, "Come on, I got places to go, bitch." And I'm like, "Are you fucking work in the park?"
Huh?
Shit.
The
Ugh.
kids were playing this?
No, in my head, the fucking
Oh,
nightmare
to the kid. That was the
soundtrack.
soundtrack to the kids.
That was yeah, like it built up, and like parents were they were like not patient with
I need
us
to
for
hear it
being
now. Let me
not
pull it up.
experts. What's a Green Hornet? Is that like a
I think it's a superhero, man.
yeah? Is that like one of the super friends or something
I think
in
so. I
the
think he
form
was Green Hornet.
in
Green
the
Lantern. I'm
form?
thinking of Green Lantern.
Oh,
Who is
never
Green
mind.
Hornet?
I don't know. It sounds like a green bumblebee. Oh, probably some fucking bee that fucking Untrackable gave a raw egg to. And he was like, "Fuck it,
Rimsky Korsakov.
it's a barf bee." Are you gonna play it?
I'm gonna hear it first, but I don't know
Okay,
if
it's probably in
this.
the public domain. It's like a
I was gonna
million years
say
old.
it's like from last century
Yeah,
or the one before that.
I
Now,
wish I could even guess on the tune. I just feel like it like builds.
oh, this is piano.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Can you sing along with it? Like what you hear? Can you act it out?
No.
I can't even hear you. Play it for us. Hi, Vinny.
Just YouTube Flight of the Bumblebee. They have like a whole bunch of them.
You're being so selfish. I tell you my fucking story of my
Well,
heart.
no, because this one has all kind of video effects and everything, so it might be copyright. I don't want to take the chance. With all the
Vinny,
strike warring going on.
okay, Vinny, can you come up here and sing it for me, please? Whatever. Come on. Bro code with me. I know there's no lyrics. I just wanted him to come up here and be like, "Dum, dum." You know what? Forget it. I'm going to rage quit instead. That's my new plan. So, fuck this noise or silence.
Sounds good to
Oh,
me.
wait. I just wanted to tell you something really, really important.
Okay. You're gonna make me rage quit. Oh wait, what am I doing? How do I get out of here? There we go. I think I'm wrapping up right now, Vinny. I realize that I'm more tired than I thought I was. I guess it's been a long day. So I'm going to wrap up, but tomorrow is going to be a members only stream. So I don't know what's going to happen. So if you want to show up tomorrow, oh, I was going to release some memberships. Well, I guess I should. If I'm going to do a stream tomorrow, let me see. I'll do a few. All right, I'll do 5 more memberships. Hopefully it's people I like. All right, who are the members? Kyle is a problem. I don't even know that person. The Jedi is Goodenpist. KD Nick Volt. Oh, okay. And Proby. Ugh. Shit. This is like worse than gambling. All right. Well, at least I got Nick Volt out of it and some new people that I've never heard of. And so maybe they'll be cool. So anyway, tomorrow members only stream. If you want to join, buy a membership. It's only $4.99. That's for an entire month. I'm going to do 2 or 3 streams a week. They're going to be ad free, drama free. The panels are going to be curated. We're going to dive deep into actual topics, try to learn stuff, or at least discuss, like get things out in the open and just whatever. We'll see what happens. So that's tomorrow evening, and I'll see you all then. Let's see.